Hello everyone. Today we will be discussing some multiple choice questions on Transfer of Property Act 1882, which is a part for your business laws. So without wasting much time, let's start with our video. Question number 1. Which of the following properties can be transferred under the Transfer of Property Act 1882? Option A. Salary of a public officer. Option B. Right to sue. Option C, both option A and option B, or option D, neither option A nor option B. The correct answer for this question is option D, neither option A nor option B. Question number 2. Which of the following propositions for distinguishing between a lease and a license were made by Justice J. Subha Rao in the case Associated Hotels of India versus R.N. Kapoor? Option A. To ascertain whether a document creates a lease or a license, the form of the document must be preferred to its substance. Option B. The real test is the intention of the parties, whether they intended to create a lease or a license. Option C. If the document creates an interest in the property, it is a license. But if it only permits another to make use of the property, of which legal possession continues with the owner, it is a lease. Or option D, both option A and option B. The correct answer for this question is option B. The real test is the intention of the parties, whether they intended to create a lease or a license. Question number 3. Which of the following section of the Transfer of Property Act 1882 deals with the appointment of a receiver? Option A, Section 68. Option B, Section 68A. Option C, Section 69. Or option D, Section 69A. The correct answer for this question is option D, Section 69A. Question number 4. Which of the following sections of the Transfer of Property Act 1882 deals with the relief against forfeiture for the non-payment of rent? Option A, Section 114. Option B, Section 114A. Option C, Section 113. Or option D, Section 113A. The correct answer for this question is option A, Section 114. Question number 5. Which of the following sections of the Transfer of Property Act 1882 do not apply to persons governed by Mohammedan law? Option A, Section 55. Option B, Section 11. Option C, both option A and option B. Or option D, neither option A nor option B. The correct answer for this question is option B, Section 11. Question number 6. Which of the following sections of the Transfer of Property Act 1882 were repealed by the Transfer of Property Amendment Act 1929? Option A, Section 74. Option B, Section 75. Option C, both option A and option B. Or option D, neither option A nor option B. The correct answer for this question is option C, both option A, Section 74 and option B, Section 75. Question number 7. Which of the following statements are true regarding rights and liabilities of a lessor under the Transfer of Property Act 1882? Option A. The lessee is bound on the lessor's request to put him in possession of the property. Option B. The lessor is bound to pay or tender at the proper time and place the premium or rent to the lessee or his agent in this behalf. Option C. Lessee must not without permission erect on the property any permanent structure except for agricultural purpose. Option D. Lessee must not without permission erect on the property any temporary or permanent structure except for agricultural purpose. The correct answer for this question is option C. Lessee must not without permission erect on the property any permanent structure except for agricultural purpose. Question number 8. Which of the following statements hold true regarding receiver under the provisions of Transfer of Property Act 1882? Option A. A person paying money to the receiver must make sure that the appointment of receiver is valid. Option B. The receiver can use the insurance money received subject to the other provisions of the Act for the payment of interest falling due under the mortgage if so directed in writing by the mortgagee. Option C. The receiver can use the insurance money received subject to the other provisions of the Act for the payment of principal money if so directed in the writing by the mortgagee. Or option D. None of the above. The correct answer for this question is option C. The receiver can use the insurance money received subject to other provisions of the Act for the payment of principal money if so directed in writing by the mortgagee. Question 9. Which of the following statements is true regarding definitions given under the Transfer of Property Act 1882? Option A. Term instrument means both testamentary and non-testamentary instrument. Option B. Term actionable claims include debt secured by mortgage on the residential house. Option C. The term attached to earth will not mean trees and shrubs. Option D. The term attested means attested by two or more witnesses. The correct answer for this question is option D. The term attested means attested by two or more witnesses. Question number 10. Which of the following statements is true regarding the suit for redemption of mortgaged property under the Transfer of Property Act 1882? Option A. Only mortgager can bring the suit. Option B. Any creditor of the mortgager who has obtained a decree can bring the suit. Option C. Any creditor, irrespective of decree for the same, can bring the suit. Option D. Any surety for the payment of the mortgage debt can bring the suit. The correct answer for this question is option D. Any surety for the payment of the mortgage debt can bring the suit. Question number 11. Based on court rulings in India, which of the following activities will qualify for the purpose of provisions of Section 18 of the Transfer of Property Act 1882? Option A. A gift for maintenance of property for the benefit of distinguished visitors to neighborhood. Option B. A permanent bequest of a Parsi for the performance of muhtad ceremonies. Option C. A gift for dharma. Or option D. A gift for the spread of the Hindu religion. The correct answer for this question is option B. A permanent bequest by a Parsi for the performance of muhtad ceremonies. Question number 12. B and C are two brothers living as joint family. They decided to have a partition. In the partition deed, the house with well fell on C, and B was allowed to take water from the well out of brotherly love. The right to take water will be in the form of option A. Easement, option B. Revocable license, option C. Irrevocable license, or option D. Interest in the property. The correct answer for this question is option C. Irrevocable license. Question number 13. Charge can be created by option A. Act of parties, option B. Operation of law, option C. Both option A and option B, or option D. Neither option A nor option B. The correct answer for this question is option C. Both option A. Act of parties and option B. Operation of law. Question number 14. Contract of tenancy can be split up by option A. Court in eviction proceedings, option B. Operation of law, option C. Either option A or option B, or option D, neither option A nor option B? The correct answer for this question is option B, operation of law. Question number 15. In case a lease is made for a certain period mentioning that it is terminable before its expiration without mentioning at whose option? Option A. Only lessee will have the option of termination. Option B. Only lessor will have the option of termination. Option C. The lease will be terminable only in case of mutual agreement. Or option D. Both lessor and lessee will have option of terminating the lease. The correct answer of this question is option A. Only lessee will have the option of termination. Question number 16. In the case Dinendranath Sanyal versus Ram Kumar Khos, it was held that option A. The transfer by operation of law occurs in the case of testamentary and intestate succession. Option B. An involuntary sale is not necessarily a transfer by the operation of law. Option C. Legislature can modify, annul and substitute the contracts inter vivos. Or option D. None of the above. The correct answer for this question is option A. The transfer by operation of law occurs in the case of testamentary and intestate succession. Question number 17. In England, express surrenders of the lease are required by the Statute of Frauds to be in writing. In India, the express surrenders of lease, option A, must be in writing. Option B, must be registered if there are facts thereof. Option C, both option A and option B. Or option D, neither option A nor option B. The correct answer for this question is option D, neither option A nor option B. Question number 18. In English law, a minor cannot hold a legal estate in land. In India, a lease by a minor is option A, valid, option B, void, option C, voidable, or option D, depends on the facts of the case. The correct answer for this question is option B, void. Question number 19. In Roman law, the earliest type of security was option A, the fiducia, option B, the pignus, option C, the hypotheca, or option D, none of these. The correct answer for this question is option A, the fiducia. Question number 20. In which of the following cases did J. Kekewich said that you cannot limit an estate to a man and his heirs until he shall convey the land to a stranger, because it is one of the essence of an estate in fee that it confers free power of alienation, and it has long been settled that the same principle is applicable to gifts of personality. Option A, Metcalfe versus Metcalfe. Option B, Dio versus Bevan. Option C, the Meyer versus Timpa. Or option C, Hippolyte versus Stuart. The correct answer for this question is option A, Metcalfe versus Metcalfe. That's all for today. I hope you all learned something new. In our next video, we will take up some more questions on Transfer of Property Act. Keep learning. All the best.